All right, welcome back, everybody. I know everybody's been waiting for this video. I get questions all the time, emails all the time about how my specs actually do. I've been putting videos up about cards that I've purchased personally that I've been trying to let you guys in on what I'm picking up, what prices I'm picking them up at, and what am I doing with the cards. So today, I'm going to go over some purchases that I've made in the past. We're going to look at what I bought them for, what they are currently worth, and how I did overall on those purchases. So without further ado, let's get that started.
And here we are, take four. Let's try this again. All right, ooh, just messed up the slide. Let's try this again. Here we go. 2016, November 28th. Reconnaissance from Exodus. I paid $1.48 for 34 of these things. It's currently $7.68. Is the minimum price that I found from a vendor on TCG Player. So we're going to go through this looking at TCG lowest pricing I could find for all the items that we're going to cover today, or all the purchases that I made. Reconnaissance, great card. It's been as high as, I don't know, 13, 14, maybe $15. It's come back down to 768 at the time that I filmed this. Still remarkable return on this. Unbelievable. I bought 34 of them. I'm still holding a decent position on this. I think I've probably got about 24, 25. Again, I hold on to them until they hit a point where I feel I can trade them away into new spec targets and really make a considerable return on my initial investment. Speaking of considerable returns, what? Uh, this is Commander 2016, set of five. I bought this in January of 2017 at a price of $143.98. I bought three of them. This is the lowest price I found on TCG Player at the time that I looked it up, $777.77. Yeah, you saw that right. 777.77. $24.99 shipping and handling. So it would cost you a little bit more. It would cost you a little over $800 to get this today. Unbelievable spec here. I've opened two of the boxes and traded out decks from those boxes for people that were interested in single decks but didn't want the set of five. I've still got one sealed set of five. I'll probably hold on to that for a while, and the other decks I'll use to acquire larger positions in my current spec targets if I can. So find somebody who wants that deck, trade it if they've got a significant amount of the current spec targets that I look for. Yeah, this was crazy. This was a good one. Speaking of a good one, Sliver Queen. Traded my Sliver Queen out to a friend of mine who really wanted one. So I decided I was going to replace it. January of 2017, I bought one for $32.89. I only bought one. I was in a mindset of I'm just going to replace the one I had. Now, when I went and looked at this $214.31, I was like, bruh, why you only buy one? Uh, this is pretty good return. It's sitting in my binder, unused, double sleeved. I'll be holding on to this for a long time. But yeah, I wish I had thought about it and said, "Oh no, let me get four or five of these or 10 of these or whatever." At the time, it would have been fantastic, and I would have been that much closer to retirement. All right, the next one we've got. Wow, this was really good, but not for me, and good for the vendor I bought these from. Go you. Um, Near mint foils at $2.63, quantity six. 34 quantity at 68 cents for the near mint non-foil. Gold Knight Castigator. This card interested me. I thought it was unique. I thought it might go places, might see play, and that actually didn't happen. So as you can see, 87 cents for the near mint foil and 52 cents for the near mint non foil. I lost 16 cents a card so far on the non foils, and I lost under $2 on the foils. So my total loss here isn't that bad. It's nothing to really that I'm worried about, but it was a miss. You can't win them all. I wanted to show you guys the kinds of stuff that I'm investing in and over time, and some of that stuff I hit, some of that stuff I don't hit. Thankfully, my success rate, or what I consider success rate at the percentages that I'm looking for, is, you know, 80 to 85%, I think. Even 75%. I haven't figured it out. I have to look at it, do the math, but even at 70, 75%, if my losses look like this and my wins look like the things that we saw, I'm good with that. Oblivion Sower, I spec on this card. I got a few of them. You can see 7 for 80 cents, 25 for a dollar 7. This thing's been up higher than a dollar 82. I think it's been close to $5 or $6 at times. I've gotten rid of some of them at that price, and I'm still holding some as well. I've gotten Oblivion Sowers other than from these orders that you're seeing here. So I hold a position larger than this, but $1.82 from 2018. It's 2 years. It's not a bad return. You're definitely not getting returns like this in the bank. Most of the stuff that I do with these cards is I most likely will trade these out if possible. I don't sell a lot of these cards online. I do sell them online if they're included in a deck. So one of the things that we do is we build decks and we sell decks on eBay. So uh, these cards can go in there, and when you sell a deck and you put it in a deck, a lot of times you'll get a premium over what the actual card is worth because you've constructed the deck for somebody. That takes time, that takes energy. People realize that, and they like to buy the deck rather than go and try to make the deck on their own. Not to mention that most of the time, if they're going to order all the individual cards from a place like TCG Player, the shipping is going to kill you when you're trying to make that deck. So, though the card prices would be lower than you buying the deck from us, once you add on that shipping, because the vendors that you're looking at, no single vendor is going to carry all the cards in a deck, and it ends up being more expensive. So people don't want that hassle. They just buy the deck off of eBay, and it works out for us. We do that quite a bit, actually. Good spec here. A 2018 May, a little over 2 years. Star Compass Near Mint foils. The last time this was printed, I believe, was 8th edition. The non-foil at the time this was printed was around $3, maybe a little over $3, and the near mint foil was more expensive than that. I looked at Star Compass. I was like, if I can get near mint foil Star Compasses from Iconic Masters for 60 cents or less, I'm in. So that's what I did. I sat on TCG Player for some time, over probably several weeks. And if I found Star Compasses in quantities that would make shipping worth it for 60 cents or less, I bought them. So you can see here I bought 8 at 35 cents. I bought 25 at 52 cents. Let's see. I bought 27 at 19 cents, 19 at 39 cents. And Star Compass is currently $2.10. So that is a great return. I've started to add it to my trade binders. And if somebody wants it, I paid, a maximum of 60 cents for the card. I'm going to get $2.10 in trade credit on a new spec from somebody's binder that I'm going to acquire. So it works out great for me. Again, I don't generally sell cards at these prices online. By the time you pay for shipping, you pay the fees. It just doesn't make sense to sell cards that are only worth $2 or $3, etc., on any of the sites. All right. What's next? What's next? Ooh, Avon Mind Sensor. I bought this around the same time that I bought the Star Compasses. So I got foils and non-foils of these. As you can see, the non-foil version is up to $3.08. The foil version is up to $5.90. Again, this was very similar to Star Compass, 60 cents. If I could get it non-foil for 60 cents, I was in. I would spend several weeks going through TCG Player vendors, quantity 4 or more, 60 cents or less. Let's do this. I acquired 6 at 24 cents there, 4 near mint foils at $2.99. You can see below I acquired 10 at 47 cents. I got some more on this next page here. We got 9 at 21 cents, 16 at 59 cents, right there at the limit, right? 60 cents is my limit. These are a penny under. I managed to get 16 of them. And then 6 more at 50 cents. All right. So $3.08 today. I've put a couple Avon Mind sensors in my binder. This card has the potential to go even higher. There was only one printing of the card when this was put out, and that was a $12 card used extensively in EDH. So, that's one of my other things, right? I talked about Gold Knight Castigator and that I like to look at cards that are unique, have unique abilities, and I think have a shot at making an impact in some of the formats. The other thing that I like to look for are cards that are reprints, and especially when the card is a reprint and it tanks the price significantly. Like to go from $12 to 21 cents or 60 cents or 59 cents or 50 cents, that is a huge, huge reduction in pricing. And I just, from being in Magic for so long, many of these things rebound, and they may not rebound to their all-time high of $12 here with a mind sensor. But if it goes to $6 or $7 or $8 over time, if it doesn't see a reprint for a while, a 60-cent investment to see that go to $6, that's 1,000%. I'm willing to wait a few years for that to happen. This is 2 years. We're at $3.08. In 2 or 3 more years, if we're at $6, that's an amazing return. I've got a decent position in these, and I will trickle them into my binder over time and hope that they continue to go up. I am actively trading them out at this $3.08 mark, but it's not like people go through my binder and they're like, "Oh my God, you got an Avon Mind sensor," and they take all the Avon Mind sensors. So it allows me to, take my next specs. Say if my 60 cents is a price point, or 40 cents, or $1 or whatever, I can trade this out. I paid at most 60 cents for this card. I'm getting $3.08 in credit, and I'm picking up cards that are depressed because they're reprints, and I think they're going to go back up, or are unique cards that I think are just going to warp a format, or contribute to uh, some deck shenanigans, or some combos, or just really good in decks, and people just haven't figured that out yet. So those are the kinds of things I look for. And yeah, Avon Mind Sensor, man. And this is new art, so it's different than the old art. Sometimes newer art cards tend to surpass the old art cards in price. So if that happens here, super win. All right, and I think that is the last slide. So if you liked this, if it interested you, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video. I've gotten a lot of questions about, what did I purchase, in what quantities, and how did my specs and picks and targets do. So yeah, you saw the loss with the Gold Knight Castigator. Everything else here was a win. I'm going to try to make some more of these videos over time, so you can see, what was I buying 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago. And if that's something that you'd like to see, put it in the comments down below. I'd love to make more of these videos. I've certainly taken more losses, and but I've certainly had more wins, and overall way more wins than losses. All right, thanks for staying. If you stayed till the end of this video, awesome, thank you, and your support is greatly appreciated. We'll catch you on the next video.